Hey, let's have a look at another video, shall we? Tom Noble has given me.
Well, I guess it's.
I relax, Tom, and get over here. Tom Noble gave me the permission to have a look at his video here, so let's do that right now. Because great freeze frame, love it. Good on you, Tom. China are doing more events now.
Okay, well, I guess it's happened. It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? So if you've been keeping up with speedcubing in any way at the moment, you know who's been dominating the most popular cubes: 3x3, 2x2. Most of the top players at the moment are young kids from China, and this isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying it's happening. We've obviously got Yiheng Wang beating all the records, average world record for 3x3 and 2x2, and some crazy singles. I think he has the most 3-second times out of anybody. He'll probably be the first to break sub 3 as well. But then we've got Sheng Yi Zheng, which I'm pretty sure is a 7-year-old kid who has multiple 3-second times, as well as a 4-second average. Ruhang Shu's getting a bit old to be considered a kid, but he's still one of the top players. Bofan Zhang almost has a sub 5 average, and Qishan Kao has the female world record, and I'm pretty sure she's only 7 years old as well. Sure, those kids can have 3x3, 2x2, maybe even Pyraminx. I mean, seriously, Pyraminx is sort of dominated a little bit as well. All the small events. These are actually sometimes even known as the kiddie events. And I'm going to explain why this is dominating.
I'm going to just pause there, because I had someone in my comments, because I can't even remember what event it was, but I referred to something as a side event, and he was just like, sir, that's a bit rude to call those side events. Why do you call them side events? They're just as important as 3x3. And I was like, listen, Buster, I didn't call them what a lot of people call them, which is the kiddie events, which is what our boy Thomas just called them now. I just thought that would be a cool story.
A second, but just recently, a 6-year-old girl called Xie Lin just got a 5 out of 6 multi-blind. This is not something we've seen before. Multi-blind.
Did he say how old she was?
Just got a 5 in a second, but just recently, a 6-year-old girl called
6 years old! 6 years old! I have made this joke before, but my 6-year-old daughter, she's just learned to tie her shoes. My 9-year-old son, he's also just learned to tie his shoes, and he's not as good as his sister. This 6-year-old, and we shouldn't compare our children to other people's children. That's not fair, but my children don't watch my stream, so it's fine. They can talk about it in therapy when they're older. This little lady is doing multi-blind. That's wild.
Lynn
That's
just
wild.
got a 5 out of 6 multi-blind.
5 out of 6
This
too.
is
She's
not something
good at
we've seen before.
multi-blind.
Multi-blind is normally extremely experienced cubers with many years of experience in memorizing and have a deep understanding of the cube. So basically what's happened here, I'm not entirely sure if this is the youngest person ever to compete, but it's the record for the youngest person. It's kind of in memorizing and have a deep understanding of the cube. So basically,
now, watch her eyes. Watch her eyes here. Watch her eyes. This I'm getting deep in the sauce here, and this may just be because of the resolution, but just watch her eyes in this time lapse.
What's happened here, I'm not entirely sure if this is the youngest person ever to compete, but it's the
like, she was looking around the room a lot. She started looking at the cubes, and then she just looked around the room. Is that sus? Is that? I don't know. Okay, sure.
Record for the youngest person. It's kind of confusing, but a 6-year-old doing 5 out of 6 cubes is crazy. I've never seen something like this before. And she did it in 55 minutes and 20 seconds. This is incredible, but there's 2 reasons why the younger kids normally aren't getting into these events, but this might actually change.
So that
Number
is the
one,
crux of the news part, I suppose. That's the crux of the news part of Tom's video. Go and watch it on his channel. Because then he talks about some more stuff, which is his business and not mine. So go and watch his video. Canyon and Insemming saying, nah, it's not really sus at all, Mike. You don't know what you're talking about, and that's fair. That's good feedback. Rooms memo, sometimes that helpful. That's right, you do your mind palace, don't you? Maybe she was repeating the letters in her head. Can you tell I don't know anything about solving blindfold? But anyway, that's incredible. That's incredible. Like, I cannot credit it. It's incredible. She is Xiao Yi. Oh dear. Xiao Yi Lin. I've never sounded whiter in my life. Xiao Yi Lin. I hope that's right. That's absolutely incredible. The creep is starting to happen, everyone. The creep is really starting to happen. China, they're dominating 3x3, and these young Chinese cubers are now creeping into the side events and multi-blind. She's 6 years old doing multi-blind. That's staggering. I love to see it. But it scares the pants off me a little bit. That's a lot. So that was that.